You know what the fuck going on, man. It's Big Homie Mac, man. Big dog business, bitch. And we in here with 317 A&R turning locals into stars, bitch.
Talk about the creative process. Like, what was a good time that you had while making it? I know you had a whole lot of people in one room grinding. Like,
it was fun, bro. I think this is probably the most fun I've had, just because I'm not a feature dude. I don't do like a lot of I don't do like a lot of people on my songs and shit unless it makes sense. So, like, bro, I think our session, it was like me, you, DK, Dez, brother Jamal, man, Logan, and Keezy, Arizona, and like them guys wouldn't even own the project, and they wouldn't own that record, and still was like, it was like one of the funniest sessions I ever had, bro. Like y'all hilarious, dog. Yeah.
For you not to be a feature person, you sure got.
I jumped right into the features.
That paid off for this, like.
Hell yeah.
Like, how did you feel to have that and how to support behind it?
Man, it puts me in a real space of like gratitude for real, because it's like, I mean, I talk about my story, I graze my story. I know I don't really get too specific as far as like what's going on and what I've been through, but like from the origins of where I've been and what I haven't had to see what I got now, it's always like, it's almost surreal sometimes, you feel me? No matter at what capacity, I'm always really grateful to be around a lot of cool people. Because it's one thing to be around people, a lot of people, have a lot of people fucking with you. But to have real people fucking with you, that'd be the biggest thing for me. So, yeah, I really fuck with it, bro.
Yeah, and I know, like, this all had to originate from an idea, right?
Yeah.
So, what were the challenges of you having this idea in your head and actually manifesting it into something real?
Bro, the challenges was, okay, I'm gonna tell you, the first idea that I had was, because the project is titled For Naptown to the World, right? And the first idea that I had was, I had developed so many connections beyond indie. I was like, what if I do some sort of project that includes these collaborations with these guys and the people from my city, and it's sort of like a give and take, like where we're meeting in this medium. It's like, this is my world clashing with the worlds of all the other people around the U.S. Then I was like, nah, scrap that, and I went with let's just rock out with the people from my city, and let me take this opportunity when I got eyes on me to, you know, sort of, like I said, unapologetically rep where I'm from. So the biggest challenges was really sort of just filling in the gaps, because I had all the songs titled, I had the track list, I had everything I wanted, I had the storyline outline. I just had to make the music and get the right faces on the right places. So that was my biggest thing.
Yeah, so, you know, I always be, you be tweeting, so I'll be watching.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? And you always like, all right, so something will drop, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, listen, we're not gonna compare Bro's last album to the one before that, right? Like, this is what we gonna do. We gonna slightly do it. So, like, how is this one different? Like, have you evolved? What's the difference?
I've evolved. I think my boy Dino, when you want, he told me something that was real cool. Since Hold On for Dear Life, I dropped the 2 summer EPs, 4200 Summers. And he was like, I needed those to get to where I'm at now. So, like, sonically, as far as like finding a space, finding the pockets that I'm in now, because I think I have more of a defined sound that's personalized for me. And I think that those 2 projects really helped me build into this joint. And so I think the comparison really is that I'm not who I was when I was 19, 20. You know what I mean? I'm 22 now, and yeah, my perception of the world, my perception of how everything is now is different. Like, sonically, what's pleasing to me. Like, I listen to Hold On for Dear Life, and I tell my girl, it's like, it's hard for me to listen to it and like enjoy it, because like I'm going from it. You know what I mean? Like, as both like sonically and both like, that's just a different space in my life. Like, albums can be like really sort of like milestones, or like time capsules. So that's my biggest thing. It's just I'm in a different space, and I'm really happy about it, because it's like, there's more grit, there's more compassion, there's more, like, my pen is better than it was then too. So I'm really just geeked about it, which is another thing, man. I don't think people be hearing what I'm saying, but yeah, whatever.
People don't be seeing how you coming. So, you need to put some lyrics in the
I'm finna start, bro, because I'm supposed to be doing more like lyric videos and shit like that, just because of that, man. Like, I say some shit, they go over people's heads, man. But either that, or motherfuckers just don't want to give me my credit. But that is what it is.
I think we just be going over people's
I love my music.
For real. Honestly, I think people are not ready. Like, some shit you gotta go back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Listen.
I people always tell me like I'm a little bit ahead of the curve as far as like when I was 19 when I dropped Hold On for Dear Life, and like people still finding that and just like they still get on me about like how crazy it is or how cool it was, just to build a project like that at 19. So like, ain't no telling what I'm finna be on by 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. How long did it take for this one? Is it done?
It's finished. Everything's done. We just finished mastering yesterday.
Okay.
So man, this one really didn't take that long, bro. I mean, I just really locked in. Like I started in August, so after my 22nd birthday, like I was just like I want to record this project and finish it by September. Ended up getting finished in October. It is what it is, but nah, man. I mean, we just locked it in, got a bunch of dates, figured out everybody's schedules, and made it work. And that's shit. It's just real fun, bro. Like I love the process of it because it's the first time I was ever like sort of forcing myself. Everything else usually free flow, and this time around it was like, no, I want to do this project and we gonna do it within this time frame because I wanted to get it done because like I said, I had told y'all like we got a franchise quarterback who I'm wishing a speedy recovery. We got a franchise NBA player in Tyrese. We got an All-Star game coming. The city's booming. You feel me? So what better time is it to take pride in this motherfucker? You know, be like I said, unapologetically repping it.
Is there anything you plan on doing as far as the All-Star game being here and things of that nature? Do you got any plans you want to take advantage of?
It's some things that's bubbling, like as far as opportunity wise, but I don't know. I can speak on them.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get that excited. Talk about the cover art. We just got done shooting that.
Hell yeah.
How was it?
Man, that shit was fun, bro. I mean, like, my thing is this, man. Like I said, like, I'm big on, like, it's a lot of people that believe in me. It's a lot of people that constantly show me love. But, like, I'm big on, like, the real people. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to get jaded in this shit. It's easy to see 20 motherfuckers say that you got it and you finna blow up and get lost in that shit. And the coolest thing for me is, like, hanging around people that I fuck with genuinely and motherfuckers that'll get on my ass, motherfuckers that'll still flame me. Like, I like that shit. That's real shit to me. I fuck with that. So, like, for me, man, having all y'all there was real cool because I could have just posted that shit on my story and made that shit hot as hell. But I was like, no, I'm gonna individually text motherfuckers I want on that shit, and you know, and I made it make sense, and it was real cool. And we didn't have everybody that I wanted there, but shit, that shit was still fatter than I expected because y'all popped out with me in the chilly ass night. So I fuck with y'all. Shout out Hot Boys, hell yeah, they always show love.
Did you figure out which one you gonna do?
We actually just went through them. What was that? Thursday night. So yeah, we just went through a bunch of them Thursday night. A lot of them is sort of like along the same lines, but I mean, either way, whichever one I pick is gonna be fire because we're gonna have alternate covers at that point.
Yeah, that's hard. So if you had to pick out one track to look out for, one that you anticipating to get a lot of attention, which one would it be? We listened to the whole thing, right?
I gotta send y'all the masters now.
I don't think we even that day we didn't even.
Y'all ain't because some of the songs wasn't even done. So like y'all ain't heard with everybody else on it. What you think? So Indiana?
With love.
Oh, with love is a good one. Yeah, that got me and Maxie on it. I about to say you ain't heard that one. That got me and Maxie on it. So Indiana's my shit though. Yeah, you heard my verse, but.
How many songs?
So it'll be 10 records, but it's like 11 songs. So like when you go through it, you'll get what I mean. But like it's fulfilling. It's a lot. It's a range of emotions. Like I'm big on like with albums. Like you're gonna get a range of emotions. You're gonna get some different flows. You're gonna get some different shit, especially this time around because I got a lot of features. So it's just gonna be real fun. I'm testing a lot of different shit, and like I think personally, because I talked to Maxie about this, is like niggas not doing nothing new. Like the young niggas, especially around here, like we don't know what's new. We think we doing the first of everything. Everything's just repeated. It's cycles. So it's just more of a matter of how are you doing it your way. And I think this time around, like nobody's done it this way, and I'm just happy about that. So it's gonna be real fresh, and I feel like it's gonna be real fulfilling. So I'm excited to see how everybody else perceive it because we put our foot into it.
That's what's up. How important is like being intentional on experimenting, getting into different bags? And what does that do for you as an artist?
For me, bro, I mean, I write a lot. So I mean, I started off as like a writer. So I mean, I think that the biggest thing for me is sort of exercising my lyrical ability and seeing how much I can how much I can sort of push against the commons and sort of like do my own thing and still make it pleasurable for y'all. Because like this project, like I'm doing different shit. And Fox the Legend pointed out, like he was like, bro, like you doing. He's like, the way that you attack a lot of verses, you don't pick the normal pockets that a normal nigga would pick. And that's how I feel. Like I love to challenge people, like a no ducking. Like I love to challenge people's ear, like, cause that shit hard to us. And that's all I need. All I need is one of my niggas to be like, yeah, you need to drop this, cause they not gonna lie to me. You feel me? So
is it easy for you to do that, or are you like?
It's becoming easier because it's more so natural. It's like I'm just rapping now. Like I'm having fun. Like at first I feel like, well, Hold On For Dear Life dropping, it was like a like I'm worried about what people think. Like I'm it's a vulnerable project. I'm like, all right, I'm writing this song, and I'm like, I gotta make sure I have this song for the chicks, this song for the nigga. But this time around it's like, nah, I'm just gonna make this music and I fuck with it. And with the 2 summer EPs, that's what I did and it worked. So I was like, if that's the formula, I'm gonna stick with it.
Nah, that's what's up. So this is a little unrelated, but we already talked. I see you speaking on it on Twitter already, so I got to ask you.
Do I tweet that much?
Nah, yeah, but you tweet out the right
I be
shit.
having fun on that bitch. I be trolling.
So rap is down 40%.
There we go.
What's the issue, bro?
I mean, it go, dude. It go back to the. It's.
Trouble?
No, I don't think so. It's cycles, bro. Like everything is cycles, bro. It's got to go up. It's got to go down eventually. Like there's no way around it. I think my interest was lying in the fact that people think that everything has been done in hip hop. That's what was interesting to me.
Yeah.
I like the conversations just because the dialogue is interesting. I don't necessarily agree with how people perceive hip hop going down or on the decline. We just hit a really high. So that 40% ain't nearly as bad as motherfuckers think it is. Like we was number 1. So I mean, I don't think it's that bad, bro. And like I said, like it's a process. Like you're going to find more projects, and I think that we're hitting an age where people are going to start experimenting more. I think people are going to start trying different shit. You're going to hear more shit from like places like Indiana and places like fucking Arkansas, for all I know. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, yeah. I think geographically people are just not bored, but I mean we've heard it. We've heard everything at this point, so it's gonna be fun to see what's happening.
Somebody working somewhere that's pioneering a new sound.
Exactly.
All the time.
Exactly, bro. And like I said,
it's unlimited amount of possibilities when it comes to art and creation. So.
Bro, because like I'm saying, I'm big on that shit too. Like your intermediate circle, or your circle of influence, it's like the 10 people around you. If they tell you a project is bad, you're gonna be like, everybody's saying it's bad, but it's really just the 10 niggas around you. You know what I mean? And this world is a lot bigger than that circle of influence. So, so yeah.
Nah, for sure. Anything else you want to touch on regarding you as a brand, regarding the project? Any last words?
Man, I just want to say thank y'all, man. Thank you personally, because you've been fucking with us since I started dropping, for real. You know, right after Rest Easy. So that's been a big thing, bro. I always appreciate you, man. Like I said, you one of the kind spirits, one of the people that really piece this shit together. And, you know, you put in a lot of positive energy. You know, and I think that's helped mold a lot of what's going on in the city as far as musicians, creatives, motherfuckers moving. A lot of motion that's being built. Because when I talk about niggas who put in work, you put in real work. And that's some real shit, bro. But, yeah, like I want to say thank you to everybody that's a part of the project. Thank you to everybody that, you know, gonna check it out. Thank you to DK. And shit, that's really it.
For sure, tell everybody where to get you at on social media if they ain't already found you.
Yes, sir. 42 on the Corey, 4200 KORY. Everywhere you can get at me. Much love.
For sure, it's your boy Miles, Pt.2 On, and we out.
Trapping, you work too hard.